My name is Alexa, and welcome back to Chapters and Chai. Today we are at Barnes & Noble, which is so exciting. So we're going on a little hunt today. I just want to find a couple books. I don't know if I'm actually going to get them today, but we'll definitely be exploring Barnes & Noble and looking at books that spark my interest. I have a couple written down. I'm going to read them to you. The first one is I Who Have Not Known Men by Jacqueline Hartman. That one just popped up on my Goodreads and it looks really good. The second one is any Abby Jimenez book because I have heard such good things about her writing and I just want to explore it. And then We Used to Live Here by Marcus Clearer, I don't know how to say his last name. And then The Giver and Gathering Blue because I just found out that The Giver is a 4-book series and I remember really liking that book in high school, middle school. I can't remember when I read it, but I want to give it another go. And I want to explore the other books in that series because that sounds fun. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. And my lovely boyfriend is behind the camera. I'm going to turn around and show yourself. There he is. He loves his Star Wars books. And we have a fancy little microphone that you don't know how to put on. Did I do it? Okay, let's go. We have find number 1. This is the new Jessa Hastings book. I actually have no idea what it's about. His favorite table. Last time we were in a Barnes & Noble, he picked up this book and started reading it out loud. And I guess if you know, you know. So, we stay clear of this table. We found a book possibly on our list. This is an Abby Jimenez book. It's the newest one. It sounds good. And this is a Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. So maybe we'll come back for this. We don't know yet. Maybe. And National Park mug. Oh my God, isn't that cute? I like the bag. Shut up, that tote is so cute. Look, it's got national parks on it. I've only been to one national park, which was Yosemite. But I've always wanted to go to, I think, Zion National Park and then Yellowstone. Is Yellowstone a national park? Okay. Look how cute. I love it. And the puzzle. That's so cute. They have a bird table, guys. Look at all the birds. We have so many options. Robins can hear the worms that live in the ground. So when you hear, look at them, watching the ground from, the side of their head, they're listening to the worms because when it rains, the worms come up to the surface and they're, directly under, which is why you see birds usually in the morning finding worms or after it rains. I already see the table I like. Look. So good. We have to talk about this book for a second. I just finished it in a puddle of tears. If you haven't read my review yet on my blog, it's spoiler free and you should go read it. Yeah, it's good. 5 stars. Oh my God, cute. It's like a notebook. It's just titled Reasons Why I Would Be a Cat. I should get this for Jordan. Shout out Jordan. It's a book nook, but it's a mini little library book nook. I love it. All right, so I just found this bag that has all these books on them. So you got The Great Gatsby, 1984, To Kill a Mockingbird, and it comes with a marker, and you color the books in as you finish them. Barnes and Noble. You're so smart. You know your audience so well. Jacob just found something I'm so excited about. They have the Night Court edition of the ACOTAR books. They have Mist and Fury and Wing and Ruin. I don't know. No, I don't think they have any of the other ones. I don't know if they were coming out with any of the other ones. Do you know? I don't think they were. But
see, I thought they were doing a box set.
I also thought they were doing a box set, but they have the complete black sprayed edges, and they say Night Court edition on the back. Oh my god, those are everything. And they're Barnes & Noble exclusives. So.
We should have grabbed you a basket.
We probably should have grabbed me a basket, but you know, we can always go back.
Bet you weren't expecting it, but it's me time. So we're at the Star Wars section. And there's...
They don't have the one you're looking for.
They don't have the one I'm looking for, unfortunately. So, but what they do have is something above Star Wars. So for my fellas, all like 2 of us in this audience, there's this book I've been looking at. It's the Marvel's What If Venom infected Mark Spector, Jake Lockley, and Stephen Grant, aka Moon Knight. Moon Knight is my favorite Marvel character, and if you don't know about him, he has like multi-personality disorder, where there's 3 people living in one body, and Venom essentially infects that person and takes over. So what would happen if one symbiote infected 3 different people in one body? So this seems like a super cool book. It's been on my reading list. It's a little up there in price because it's hardback. Yeah, it's $30. And I gotta focus on buying books for her and not myself. So probably won't be picking it up today. So I've been tasked with finding her a basket. So I'm gonna run and grab one for her.
I recently came into possession of the Sorcerer's Stone illustrated book from my wonderful friend Jordan, but they've been putting them all out as illustrated copies. I haven't seen the Order of the Phoenix one yet. Oh my god! That's so cool. Wow. Big book. I love Harry Potter. These books made me the reader I am today. If you don't know Judy B. Jones, you need to read some Judy B. Jones. I don't care how old you are, read some Judy B. Jones.
Basket update.
Nothing yet. We are empty. But I'm sure, I have a gut feeling we're about to find something. That's why I'm in the children's section, because of gut feeling.
Okay, so I didn't realize that there was a sequel to Howl's Moving Castle. This is a book that's on my reading list. Also, yeah, my name is Alexa, my voice just got deeper.
Been in the young reader section. I was looking for the Giver books because my Barnes & Noble near my house, they are next to the Warrior Cat books in the young reader section. But they're not here, so we're gonna go look in the young adult section to see if it's there, because I really want to find those 2 books. Those are kind of the top 2 on my list. This looks like we have a no on the Giver books. I could always ask, but I find it more fun to hunt around. So, no on the Giver books. Let's move on to Thriller. Let's go to the Thwillow section. Thwillows. We're gonna look on the Barnes & Noble app to see if the book I'm looking for is in the store. And then if I can't find it, I'll ask somebody. I will. I'll suck it up and I'll ask someone. Okay, so I'm stupid. This book doesn't come out until July. So, on to the next, I guess. I just read this one. They have it. Put it in the basket. The first book in the basket. I just finished this book. This was another road trip book when I was coming to visit Jacob. It was okay. It was like, I gave it 3 stars. It was fine. If I'm reading a thriller, I want to be thrilled. Oh no, the dark romance table. We can't be here. We have to go. We have to go. We have to go. We can't be by these romance tables because Jacob will read the books out loud in public, which is socially unacceptable. I'm looking at you. It's socially unacceptable.
Henry huffs as soon as her hand lands on Yella. Estina, please get your ass out of my face. And scene.
This music be eaten. This book, every time we come to Barnes & Noble, Jacob finds this book and is like, I need it. But he hasn't picked it up yet. So maybe I'll buy it for him.
You want to read the price tag?
Oh, it's $35. So maybe I'll get it for him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. It's a secret. We've made it to the romance section. Now, here's the thing. I'm a really big fantasy reader. I like romance, but I haven't found the right one. Like, I was introduced to romance by Colleen Hoover, and we all know how that's going. So, I've heard Elsie Silver's books are really good. I don't mind a bit of spice in a book. That is one that's on my list right now, right there at the bottom. I keep hearing wonderful things about this book. So maybe I'll pick this one up. We'll put it in the basket for now. I also want to read the Magnolia Park series. I have this first one on my Kindle, so I'm not gonna get the physical copy, but maybe I will read that this summer. I actually haven't read the Lord of the Rings books, but I love Lord of the Rings. Okay, so I hear mixed things about this book right here. It's pretty beefy, but the concept of it sounds good. So if you have read this book, comment down below if I should read it, because it sounds great. But the influence of the Goodreads reviews and people's like YouTube videos is making me not really want to read it, so let me know down below if I should read it. I almost fell off that step stool. Do you love me?
All right, y'all. Another Jacob interjection. So, the book that I'm currently reading, boom, American Psycho. This book, kind of ass, not gonna lie. As somebody that loves the movie, I'm kind of disappointed in this book. Its pacing is off, it's extremely wordy, and I get it, it's just building the character of Patrick Bateman to be this self-absorbed consumerist, but like, man, does it drag. Man, does it drag. So, if you haven't seen the movie, watch the movie. It's pretty disturbing, but I love it. And save the book. It's just wordy and racist, so.
All right, the next book we're looking for is I Who Have Never Known Men by Jacqueline Hartman. And it says in the Barnes & Noble app that it's here. And it's on sale. So we're gonna try to find this. The cover's cool. It's like a post-apocalyptic thriller fiction book. Find it? Oh, win! We found a book we were looking for. This one actually sounds really interesting. It's shorter than I thought it was going to be. It is only 117 pages. Sorry, 73 pages. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So, all right, I think we're wrapping up here at Barnes & Noble. I am gonna get the books I have in this basket, and then we're gonna head over to Books A Million to see if they have The Giver and any other book that sparks my interest. But we're gonna pack these up, and we'll show you everything that we've bought at the end of the haul, end of the video. Okay, I'll see you at Books A Million. Right. Yeah. All right, let's go. It's a good deal. It's a brand new book. It's a cocktail book. It's a Court of Thorns and Roses official cocktail book.
Official or unofficial?
Unofficial. Can't get sued. Baseball team bag. Oh, here they are, literally right in front of my eyes. We found the Giver books. So we have the actual, like the hardback with all 4 books in the series. So that's that. It's the quadrant. Yeah, it's the Giver, Gathering Blue, Messenger, and Sun. And I have all of them here. Slay. Okay. Why is Gathering Blue so much more expensive than? That's weird. These are all of them. So, after careful consideration, we're gonna go with the book that has all of them in it. One, because look at the cover and look at the sprayed edges. Come on. But secondly, because all of those are more expensive than buying the actual book itself. So we're gonna get this, and yeah. Okay, so we found my book. I took a little look around, and I think we're good with just this one. So we're gonna head out, grab some lunch, and then once we get back to the house, we'll do a little haul for you. And yeah, so I'll see you back at the house. We're back at the house.
We're back at home.
We have the books to show you. We also have Rocky. We have the books to show you, but we also have
a general shopping haul.
A little bit of a shopping haul. I literally got something from Spencer's and Forever 21. Just one thing. So we will do that, and then
Let's do that first.
Do you want to do that first? Okay.
Do that first.
So I'll just show you the clothing that I bought. The first thing is from Spencer's, and it is this giant, in my way, it's this giant pink t-shirt with an espresso martini on it and a cigarette, and it says girl dinner. That's what I got from Spencer's. And it was $5, so wasn't about to pass that up. And then,
if you didn't know, Forever 21 is going out of business.
yeah, they filed for bankruptcy for a second time?
Yeah.
Second time. So I just got a big plain black hoodie because I don't have one. Okay, cool. Now let's get into the books. Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first as I have like the least amount of stuff. Okay. So first off, as you saw at Barnes & Noble, we found Jurassic Park. This is a book like I've been toying around with reading for a very long time, just because I love the original movie and I love horror and gore, and apparently this is a lot gorier and more terrifying than the movie. The movie was like played down, so it was like a little bit more accessible to kids and families. So this is 25th anniversary edition, so very excited about this. And then, so she did end up getting it. So I am, if you don't know, you focus, I am obsessed with Indiana Jones. It is one of my favorite trilogies, franchises of all time. And I've been seeing this every single time we go to a Barnes & Noble, and every time I'm like, I really want that. I really want that. So eventually, Alexa was like, fine, I'll get it for you. So thank you to my sweet pea for getting it.
Okay, I ended up getting 4 physical books. So we'll start with Barnes & Noble, and then I'll go to what I got at Books A Million. So first at Barnes & Noble, I got I Who Have Never Known Man by Jacqueline Hartman. I saw this one pop up on my Goodreads just kind of out of the blue for fun, and it sounds super interesting. And I've been a really big fan of the smaller books as of late because I can read them pretty quickly, and I want to get a lot more read this summer. So that's kind of my goal, and yeah, this one just popped up and sounded interesting and a little bit different than the book I usually go for. And then I did end up getting The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Paston, I think is how you say it. Yeah. This is a time travel romance, and everyone who has read it that I've spoken to has loved it. So I'm really excited to read this one. It has really good reviews on Goodreads, and yeah, I wanted a good, cozy little cute romance for the summer, possibly into the fall if I don't get to it this season. Then we'll pop into what I got at Books A Million. We ended up getting the Big Giver book. This has all 4 of the books in it. So we have, what is it? Yeah, it has The Giver, Gathering Blue, Messenger, and Sun. And I haven't read, I have a vague memory of in middle school reading Gathering Blue. I have a vague memory of reading Gathering Blue, but I have not read Messenger and I have not read Sun. So this will be a relive and new experience reading all this. And it's all in one book, which I really like. And it's not like overwhelmingly big. It's pretty average sized. The print's nice and big, so. All right, but that's what I got from Books A Million there. And then this was a spontaneous buy. It's a blind date with a book. And the caption of this is, God, I hope this typewriter isn't haunted. And Jacob picked this one out for me because I asked him to, so we're gonna open it right here on camera. I think I might know what it is.
I have no idea. I just, because like haunting book, of like she can read the first little bit of it and she hates it, then I'll read it.
Yes, this could go either way.
So, because I like spooky stuff.
I have a, what is that book with the like the VHS cover?
Oh, like the dead bodies one.
Yeah, it feels what it feels like it is, but it could also be wrong. Whoa! It's Divine Rivals. That's not what I was expecting.
I haven't heard of this one.
Divine Rivals. This is a fantasy. This is a fantasy. Yeah, it's there's an enemies to lovers plot, and I started reading this. It's on Kindle Unlimited. I read like the first like 50 pages. Divine Rivals, everybody.
She got a book she already has.
I don't have it. It was on Kindle Unlimited. Okay. This is the last book that Jacob got me. He got this just kind of on a whim. It was like a $6 book. It was funny because he called me and he was like, I was driving here and he was like, I got you a book. And I had come from class, and in class I was looking at more dystopian books to read, and this was one of them. He's like, I got you this book. And I was like, what like this?
What like this?
So it is called Arch Conspirators.
Arch Conspirator.
By Veronica Roth.
Same lady that did Divergent. So it's like a post-apocalyptic, because she was saying, I want to read something post-apocalyptic. So I was...
Post-apocalyptic what?
Post-apocalyptic. Post-apocalyptica. So I found that I was at Walmart, and it was in a $6 bin. And I was like, the cover caught me, because I am a slut for... I judge books by their covers, 100%. I am a slut for a good cover. And I was like, that looks good. And then I read the opening flap and I was like, this sounds like something she would like. I'll just grab it. If she hates it, oh well, it was $6.
And it's only 100 pages.
Yeah, it's like 104. So
this will definitely be on my list to read this summer, as I am always in the mood for a dystopian novel. Anything else you want to add before I...
Hi, I'm Jacob, by the way.
Oh yes, this is Jacob. He actually has his own YouTube channel that you can go check out. It is called the 1313 Podcast, and they talk about, guess what? Star Wars.
Anything and everything Star Wars.
It is him and his brother, and they, yeah, like you said, talk about everything and anything Star Wars related. It's actually really fun and interesting. And I will leave it linked down below so you can go check that out and go subscribe and give them some love. And also subscribe here and give this video a big thumbs up.
Leave a comment. What book did you pick up recently? And if she mentioned any books in here and she didn't pick them up, tell her why she's dumb and why she should have.
Anyway, that's all for today, folks. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next one.